What is up, everyone? It's Diana. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time seeing my beautiful face, make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss when I post. All right, so today we're back with another Siblings React.
Dun, dun, dun,
Fellow
dun.
siblings.
Hello.
Hello. So today we're here. We're going to be reacting to Stuck on You episode 2.
These are facts.
Last episode, we had a very nice conversation.
Right.
Any thoughts before we get started on episode 2? Like any predictions?
Just John, he's a thought.
I mean,
you're not wrong.
for them thighs.
There was not 1 second of that you were offended. You were just surprised, and then yeah.
I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not gonna argue. I'm a thought for EO's thighs.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
All right. As you can see, we've hit the ground running with the gala today.
No, leave that off.
Yeah. What'd you say? I'm just a bachelor.
Oh my.
Why you do that? Don't do that. Hey, this is weird. We're supposed to be siblings.
Like I said before, we are siblings.
Episode 2. Okay, so let's get started. I'm excited to see
What
that
are we
episode.
thinking? What are we thinking?
Well, from the title.
Mhm.
What is the title? Alternate living.
Alternate living.
Alternative living.
Alternative living.
Alternative
So
living.
alt
Okay.
living.
Alt living.
Alt living.
Oh, okay. It could be like it could be a play
Deep,
on the
maybe
alt.
it's a deep dive into alt boy. What's his name? JM.
Oh, JM, yeah.
Oh, great! That means this.
Well,
this
we're
is
definitely gonna get the transition of them getting used to each other, right? Not that they're forced to stay with each other. I definitely want to. I think if that happens, to getting more of a backstory on what's going on with him, that would be interesting on either of them, really. But I think as far as the characters go, yes, we have a bias towards EO because he's EO, and we like him. But in terms of characters, I'm really interested in alt media because he's given us those layers where he has that asshole vibe, but then also he has a heart of gold also too, with him with the panic attack. So there's something there. There's a reason for us to see past the
He just has his guards up, I think,
Right.
And I think
which is a common archetype. Every time I see a character who's like an asshole in episode 1, I'm just like, yes, we're about to see some character.
Yeah, I think we've seen too many villains, prove themselves to be
right. It's very seldom that we get a character who's really annoying and rude, who just stays like that the whole season. You know what I'm saying?
Now, it's like a real villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
come to the point where it excites me. I'm like, oh, I hate him right now. That means I'm gonna love him in 5 episodes.
Yeah.
But
it's so
there's
good. That's
obviously
real.
a reason as to why he is the way that he is. So I'm hoping that we get to find out why he's so guarded soon.
I have a feeling, and I think we might have touched on this in the last reaction, but I feel like it could be like he's in that space where he's trying to get over someone, which is why he's in the cycle of just doing hookups and stuff, which is a very real thing, And then EO's character has he's just trying to try.
He's trying to find love.
He's trying to find love. The dude's
hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
God, why we're meant to be.
Yeah, which is also a really common thing where it's like there's some who are like the type where they're hooking up and having that kind of lifestyle works for them, but then there's also those who try it because they feel like they should and realize they're not the type that really gets into hooking up and really want more of a actual relationship. And so I feel like that's where I'm seeing EO's character going, where he wanted to try this to put himself out there, but he's realizing, oh, this isn't for me. I actually just want a relationship. Because it can be scary, if it's not really your thing, and
if you're something that's new to you. Like trying anything new is terrifying.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. Alicia, what do you think about this episode? What are you hoping to see?
More of the backstory. I really want to know, like, who they are as like a person or who they were before.
Sure.
Yeah.
As I feel like is iconic by now. Just in our friendship, I always hear both you and Dee always say, "I have questions," and I think that's the whole vibe. You have questions.
I have multiple questions.
Because you're just like, why are you like this? You know?
Right. Why is it that he's alone in the house? That's a big house. He don't pay for that. You know, his parents are somewhere. Right.
Who sits on that chair? I need to know.
Oh, that's right. Because there's a moment where he said, "Don't sit there." Right.
Yeah.
Who does that song remind you of, and why?
Yep.
They're the questions that need answers.
Yeah.
Give me a whole life story.
I hope we get it. We get it this time. If it's really what we're getting from the whole alternative living, but I also think that it could be just us or them really telling a story about what it's like being in the alt society. Because it's very different from the what it's like with anonymous dating here in the Bay Area. You know, or maybe even in the States. But the difference I feel, you know, with the whole alt thing on Twitter or whatever, is it's an actual like culture of really just having a secrecy on who you are and like not putting like not coming out yet. You know? Why are y'all laughing?
It's a queer.
Sorry. Forgot to put my guitar back. My background felt empty.
We're distracted. We're like, what is he doing?
Hey, I went a whole rant earlier, and y'all were distracted too. But I chose to ignore it.
He's fixing the background. No, I was listening.
With your
I
little
was just
giggles.
fixing my mustache.
All y'all were giggling.
They were giggling. I was like,
Oh, yeah, me and Alicia are giggling.
Anna gave me the "I'm laughing, but I'm trying to pay attention" look. I seen that. She was like,
it's really a reaction channel. Just look at like everybody that's watching. Just look at Diana's and Alicia's face all the time. You'll get reactions out of them all the time.
Always. It's just what we do.
It is.
Stuck on You, episode 2. Let's go.
Oh, I'm the one that's supposed to play. Oh God. Of course.
Interact.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Did you not put, honey, 720p with subtitles?
Let's get fun. Sige. Mayo ka. Salamat ha. Huwag na. Ito mo gabi. Good night.
He's so cute.
Oh, ba't nandito ka pa? Ayun, ayaw nila pumayag. So, ano na? Paano na to? Sige na. Diyan ka lang ha. Ako nakakausap.
Wait, you said jump ka lang, meaning wait outside my house? That's fucked up.
Kahit na magunaw ang mundo, kahit na iwanan ka ina, kahit pa magbago ang lahat, nandito lang ako. Hindi kita kayang iwanan. Nandito lang ako. Kahit na magunaw ang mundo, kahit na iwanan ka ina, kahit pa magbago ang lahat, nandito lang ako.
Selfishly appreciating. Sorry.
So, pauwi. Sa barangay hall, baka maabutan ka ng curfew niya na. Tapos, kapag maabutan ka, responsibilidad pa kita. Huwag na, dito ka naman paggabi. Okay lang. Oh, anong sabi? Uy!
He's just gonna close his door.
Uy! 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 Buksan mo yung pinto.
Disrespectful.
Wala kayo bang mapupunta?
Not my problem anymore.
Wala kayo bang kakilala dito eh. Saan ako dito rin na to?
Ang dami mo sinasabi. Pumasok ka na nga.
Sabi ko naman sa'yo, di ba? Dapat kagabi pa ako umuwi.
Pwede bang manimik ka muna? I-figure out ko lang kung anong gagawin ko sa'yo.
You're adorable.
Wait a minute. Can I? Oh, I can't pause. Can I? Oh, never mind.
Uy, huwag ka na magalit.
Ano ginagawa mo? Suot mo na nga yan, uy.
Size.
This was just supposed to be some anonymous hookup nga, di ba?
Alicia, ano namang nakatira ako dito sa'yo? Tapos hindi tayo magkikita at all. Ano ako, multo?
Suot mo na nga yan, sabi. Ano, okay na?
Okay na, nakasuot na. Ito na po. Alam mo ikaw, okay mo.
So he's
14
done it
days lang
before
naman.
where he got
I'll be
attached.
out of your hair in no time.
That's nice.
Oh, okay.
14 days lang? Tagal kaya nun, no?
Look on the silver lining, maybe? Ewan ko, tingnan na lang natin yung brighter side, kumbaga. Alam mo, baka after 14 days, maging friends pa tayo.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Friends.
That's so pure.
He's trying to see like the brighter
Alam mo.
picture.
Wala
See,
nagiging magkaibigan after mag-hook up.
see.
The sex part will always get in the way.
Wala naman nangyari sa atin kagabi, di ba? So yung
He is
sinasabi mong
projecting
get
very
in the way,
hard.
get in the way na yan.
So pure. Let's go, Reb.
Alam mo, yung optimism na yan, it's
Cute.
kadiri.
Speaking of kadiri, since dito naman ako makikitira sa'yo, baka naman pwedeng ko kahit 5 minutes lang. Medyo kasi...
Yo, this is how you do though. Like, I gotta come in the music. This is how you do proper, like, intense and like joking
Sige na.
moments.
Yung room mo sa taas, alam mo na yun, di ba?
Not with the wee, the wee noises.
Salamat.
My heart is so soft for him. He's so cute.
Oo nga pala, baka pwedeng makahiram ng damit. Ito lang kasi yung dala ko eh. Kung okay lang.
Sige na.
Salamat.
Wait, pack a spare clothes.
Hey, seeing somebody in your clothes though, it's a different thing. Oh,
There's a picture.
wait a minute.
Ay, grabe ka naman.
Lord bless my soul.
Yes, let's go.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
How's your heart?
Wow, what a nice painting on the
Ayan.
wall.
That, you read my mind.
Kumatsaunan. Tapos pa ako matutulog.
Di ba sabi mo, mainit yan. Tapos ngayon, saan mo ko pa tutulugin?
Kagabi yun.
I'm
No, akala ko
triggered.
hindi na kita makikita habang buhay. But now, na I'm apparently not rid of you yet, the living room is all yours.
Pero... Ay, wow.
Listen, that's one day.
Gracious din naman
Air
pala ng
conditioning.
host ko.
That's a
Gusto
nice
mo,
fan.
bigyan kita ng 5-star review.
Wow, look at the plant outside. Oh,
Ayan. Mga damit ko na pinaglumaan. Siguro okay na yan for 2 weeks. Ngayon na magsasama tayo,
I have
kailangan
rules.
natin mag-establish ng boundaries. Yung
Fair.
mask, pwede lang tanggalin pa mag-isa. Bawal mangilam ng gamit na may gamit. Bawal din magtanong tungkol sa personal life. Okay?
Dang.
okay, so basically he's not supposed to get to know you.
That's
at
like
all.
worse than a roommate
Sa
Okay.
hal-hal mong yan, bigla kang di
or
makasagot.
housemate.
Oo na nga eh.
Okay, good. So, mainaw tayo. Baka
Who
ma-inshow ka
hurt
na
you,
naman.
bro?
Tell me your life story.
Ganda needs to
Yung
know.
kwarto ko,
I need to
personal
know.
space ko yun. Ibig
Is he
sabihin, bawal
serious?
kang pumasok doon. So yung sala, gawin mo na lang kwarto.
This is cute.
Meaning,
Is,
personal
is,
space ko yun.
is he really taping the floor?
Eh, paano ako maliligo niyan? Diba yung CR nasa kwarto mo?
Schedule lang sa paggamit ng common area sa bahay para di natin kailangan mag-interact. May dalawang access ka lang sa CR. Sa umaga, saka bago matulog.
Boy, no.
Ain't no way. No way.
Ganun na rin sa kusina. May
Hey,
oras
dude.
lang para magluto, tsaka kumuha ng tubig. Ipoportion ko na lang yung pagkain. Baka sumobra yung kuha mo.
What is this? Is this prison?
Hello? Mas maka The House of Us nito ah. So ano ako? Si Daniel,
Wait.
tapos ikaw si Catherine.
I like that movie.
Hindi tayo
Not Kathleen.
hindi tayo magjowa, at lalong
I
wala
stand.
tayong happy ending.
They're so cute.
Uy, ano
I
to?
stand.
Guest room? Baka naman pwede.
Sasala yung kwarto mo, di ba? Nilala ko yun kasi may dahilan.
Okay. Ano bang laman yan ha? Baka may ano niya dyan oh.
Katawan.
Serial killer ka ano?
Katawan.
Tapos
Sabi ko na eh.
tinatago yung mga
I knew
patay
it.
mo. O baka naman may ano dyan. Mala, 50 Shades of Grey, Secret Red Room.
The way it goes in my head.
Siguro dyan ka nagkukulong kapag transform ka sa pagiging werewolf mo sa
Shades.
gabi. No?
Hey, he's throwing out all
Tama
the.
nga.
Hey, he's creative.
No personal questions.
Sungit naman ito. Sorry po, na-curious lang po. My bad. Oh, baka gusto mong tulungan na lang kitang magayos?
Hindi ko kailangan ng tulong mo. Kaya ko na to.
Sa baba na lang ako ha, if you need anything. Diyos ko, ano ba naman to, Kiko? Ano ba tong lugar na pinuntahan natin? Wala man lang signal. Hoy! Anong password ng wifi nyo? Hello?
Even the
He's really
stairs.
taping the stairs.
He got tired taping the shit.
Diba, sabi ko naman sa'yo, tulungan na kita. Yan tuloy. Pagod ka na oh.
Sinabi ko na ngayon ko eh. Kakaroon lang tayo ng opening para makapag-usap. Tapos ano? Makikilala natin isa't isa. Tapos magiging kaibigan kita. Then what? I'll never be rid of you.
Bakit ba ayaw mo makipagkaibigan? I could always more friends, you know.
No personal questions nga, di ba?
Tinanong lang kita kung bakit ayaw mo makipagkaibigan. Personal question na yun? Agad-agad?
Para sa akin, oo.
Fine. Eh kung bali mo na lang kaya yung mask mo. Kaya ka hinihingal ng ganyan eh. Ano mo? Hindi ka na makahinga oh.
Lalo ngayon ko, no? Saan nagpapahinga lang ako? Kaya ko to. Bakit ka ba nangingilam, ha?
Because he's a caring
Yeah, bro,
person.
give up. Give up, dude.
Right. He's a sweet, caring person.
No,
Give up, bro.
don't trigger me.
Man,
I'm not in the good.
honestly, I wouldn't have walked into his house. If he, the minute he closed it, I would have tried to figure out my way. I don't give a
Nah,
fuck.
the minute he started taping stuff, I would have been gone.
Yeah.
Alam mo
Ain't
naman,
no way.
hindi kita madadala sa ospital.
Salamat.
Oh, this man is beautiful. You know,
God. I was looking
was
right
so
at that dude. As soon as he took off the mask.
ooh.
Hassle naman ng buhay. Hindi ko pinangarap magkaroon ng Airbnb
You're
sa
my
gitna ng
best friend.
pandemya.
You know,
He's an Airbnb. Oh, he's missing somebody, bro.
Tell me the deepest, darkest secrets. I need to know.
He's holding. Who hurt
Like
you?
he doesn't even want to get to know Eo's character.
He did it. He
He
did it.
feels like you have to
No,
hurt him.
whoever hurt him really badly.
Right?
Yeah.
He did
The
it.
single
I want to
tear.
fight whoever hurt you. I'm upset.
I'm gonna change my camera angle.
Wait, you want that?
Is that a ring?
What? Oh,
Promise ring.
Oh, so it was something
it's a
serious.
woman. No,
A woman. Like say
no,
that.
man's ring. I
It's
thought he
a
was like engaged
woman.
or some shit. That's why I said woman.
Oh,
Oh, he was a woman.
Right. Sunshine, did you write the story?
John.
Okay. I'm just gonna get on the same position as him, like.
See, I knew you was gonna do that.
Yes, fluidity.
Aaliyah, okay, Aaliyah.
Oh, hey, so empty our fridge.
That fridge looked bare. What do you eat?
Lord,
Sorry.
hindi man naging maganda yung takbo ng mga pangyayari today.
Oh, it's the scene.
Pa rin for the
This
gift of
is the
each day.
scene. He's holding the
Ligtas
cactus.
mo ako sa kapahamakan.
Kiko.
At hindi man niya alam sa ngayon. Pero thank you rin dahil sa bagong kaibigan na ipinakilala mo sa akin.
Can I just give them
Mama
both a hug?
business. You're disrespectful looking.
I'm definitely not my
Lagi ka
mentor.
Did he just brush his teeth and then drink beer after?
I know.
Oo.
Tell me
Naniniwala
I
kasi
haven't done that
ako
before.
we attract the kind of energy we give off.
Oh, that's funny.
That makes any sense.
So, sakto pala lagi yung init ng ulo ko.
Bakit naman?
Para hindi ka matrack sa akin. Sige na, pasok na ako.
He's probably already attracted to you,
at-
sir.
That,
At that
I
media?
mean,
Hello, sir. You.
Good night.
This is the clip
Good
they
night.
posted on Twitter, I think, right?
True loves.
This was the teaser.
The teaser, yeah.
That made me so killing. He's cute. How dare you be adorable? I'm upset. Wow. So beautiful. I can't even get
Ah, his
my
phone
words out.
case, so cute.
I'm like, why
How
does
is
this
there
song
no
sound so familiar?
How is there no one looking for Eo's character? Like, no one called to be like, where you at? Where you, like,
He
No.
lives alone. He lives alone.
That's right.
maybe.
That's
Okay.
right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we've seen that.
I was like, oh my God, is no one worried about you?
Yeah,
He
that's
probably
right.
has family
I
like
forgot. I forgot we saw his room in the first episode.
Yeah.
Maybe there's backstory as to why he's by himself.
Yeah, or
True.
both of them are by themselves.
Damn, he's stocked up. All right.
okay, there's the suit.
Okay. I guess he does eat. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
because that fridge
shelves
was
are stocked.
bare.
The fridge, on the other hand.
They keep
Laki-laki
struggling with
nga ng
this like
bahay,
face reveal
eh.
thing. Like they could
Wala
literally
naman
just
masyadong gamit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for one of them to see the other.
Oh,
face
no,
and be
not
like,
him
hold
turning
on.
it into a hole.
Kung hindi ko
Sorry,
matuwa
you're
sa
waiting
akin
for what?
ito.
Like when they do see each other's faces, I want one of them to be like, "Oh wait, hold on, he's cute. Hold on."
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yes. I was like, this.
He's making pancakes.
Gisingin mo na lang ako. Gisingin mo na
Oh,
lang
cute song.
ako. Tayo na.
Nico, come downstairs and be like,
He
"Here's
said
some love."
the song says, "Just wake me up when it's us now.
Aw.
When we're
Oh,
together."
that's cute.
I like this song.
Gisingin mo na lang ako. Tayo na.
in his element cooking. Oh, that's so cute.
That looks so good though.
Ay, ano mo pa nat?
Hindi namin banana yung pati mga tao.
Sorry naman. Oh, gising ka na pala.
Oh, his mom
I hope you
passed
don't
away.
mind. Ito, nagluto na pala ako ng breakfast para sa ating dalawa.
Di ba linaw na sinabi ko sa'yo? Huwag kang mangilam ng gamit na may gamit.
Okay, Rue.
Breakfast lang naman po, sir.
Just sit down and eat.
Nito.
Lang? Breakfast lang? Obviously, tinignan mo yung laman ng cabinet ko. At pinakilaman mo yung mga gamit ko.
I'm
Yung
sorry,
mga
was
gamit
he
ko
supposed to
nakatago for a
start?
reason.
I was just trying to...
Baka nakakalimutan mo. 2 weeks tayo nandito. 2 weeks. And yet, here you are, nag-aaksaya ka ng pagkain.
I was just trying to be nice. I mean,
I'd be happy
ikaw
he
na nga
got
nagsabi
food.
na we'll be living here together for 2 weeks. Kaya naisip ko lang naman na maybe we could at least try to start things right. I don't know, live in harmony.
I'll stop trying. Kasi hindi ko kailangan ng nice, okay?
Boy.
Ang kailangan ko lang for us to live in harmony ay sundin mo yung mga rules ng bahay ko.
Fine. Okay. Sige na nga. Nga pala, good morning din sa'yo.
Me and you are gonna have a nice long chat because I'm about to.
Okay. Like,
Well, there's a little note.
Oh,
There's
Oh,
Aaliyah.
wow, that's
Her
why
dimple
he's
is deep.
triggered.
I'm getting
That's
my
why he's
research.
triggered.
She used to make him breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I have to lift my leg, sorry. Above my heart.
Oo nga pala. Hindi nga pala nakikisama yung signal dito. Oh. Bakit mo ko tinititigan ng ganyan? Gusto ko lang naman magpasalamat sa kanya for not putting me out on the street.
It's really like
Bagay.
fairy tale, like, you know,
It's
like
not
True
like
Love's
may
Kiss.
choice naman siya.
It's like a fairy tale
Siya naman
song
yung
or like
nakiya
a
in
fairy
the
tale
first
type
place
thing,
eh.
you know?
Tapos di niya ako
It's like
pinauwi
talking
agad,
to
diba?
inanimate objects.
So technically,
Like a
naging
real
the
Disney
situation dahil
princess.
sa kanya. But then again, kung di rin naman ako siguro nagkaganon, we would have been over and done with. Nakauwi na rin siguro ako noon.
I like it though because it's like it's just how he
I guess you're right.
processes, you know.
Mm-hmm. No,
Hindi mo nga
I like
naman
it too.
ng rules sa sinet niya. Eh, budgeted nga naman yung food supply. Pasaway ka lang talaga, rep eh. Ay, naku. I owe him an apology. Okay? O basta ha, diyan ka lang. Babalikan kita.
He's so
Kang
cute.
aalis. Okay?
I feel like it serves the same purpose like in his praying too. Like it's like he just needs someone to talk
Ano
to.
ginagawa mo?
Process.
Naglilinis. Di ba, Lata?
Yes, I see that. Pero what I meant was, bakit?
Kasi clearly, walang respeto for other people's spaces. Tingnan mo, ang kalat-kalat dito. I can't have that in my house.
Wait lang ah, linawin ko lang. Akala ko ba personal space ko tong sala at walang pakialaman ng personal space?
About to say that.
So, bakit ka nangingialam?
Why are you cleaning my space, bro?
Bahay mo? Exactly. Bahay ko. You might be forced to stay here. Pero bahay ko pa rin to. So, I still have the last say.
Kahit na. Diba ikaw na nga mismo nagsabi na personal space?
You don't even follow your own rules, dude.
So, why should it
That,
matter
but
kung
like,
itsura
if
ng
he's gonna
area
make
ko?
rules, he
May
should at least.
spot ka naman dito sa
Why
bahay,
should
diba?
they apply
Ngayon
to
kaya
just him?
mag-focus dun.
Come on.
Try mong
The rules
mag-redecorate,
should apply to you too.
feng
It's
shui,
fucked up.
para naman ma-purge mo yung negativity sa katawan mo.
Yes.
Alam mo, lahat ng bagay dito are in their particular places for a reason. And I'd like to keep it that
Pero
way.
naman sa, di ba,
No personal questions.
sabi mo nga.
Tsaka tingnan mo, ang dugyot-dugyot dito. Their clothes ever, tapos yung pinakainan mo from last night, andito pa rin. Mahirap na, baka dagayin pa ako.
Ay, kakainin ko pa yan.
Dugyot is more like sloppy.
Diba, ikaw na nga nagsabi
Sloppy.
na
Sorry.
huwag tayo mag-aaksaya ng pagkain, tapos ito ngayon, tinatapon mo.
Diyos ko. Just please, just keep things tidy in here, okay? Tsaka, kung mag-aayos ka man, walang redecorating, feng shui, or whatever.
Joke lang po yun.
Mga ba ako nagbibiro?
Sabi naman po nating rules, kamahalan.
Well, either you follow my rules,
We get out of my
sa
house.
matutulog. Pili ka.
Dang, not him sleeping outside.
Okay.
So harsh.
Wala man lang katok-katok?
Ang ginagawa mo, paggamit lang po ng CR, mabilis lang. I swear.
Wala man lang, please?
Please.
He's annoying. But it's kind of cute.
Oh my God.
Well, he's being cute right now.
This is not the time.
Parang awa mo na, please. Paggamit na po ng CR, para po sa ikabubuti po ng sahig po ninyo. Tsaka itong ko.
The way I
Awa
would
niyo na, kamahalan.
Come on.
Ayun. Urgent na po ba? Parang awa niyo na.
Iko-consult ko muna sa may-ari. Okay.
Does he want to be so
Oh, that
pale?
hurt, dude. I can't.
Hihila naman yung tao eh. Sabi na tumabantog ko.
Oh well, too bad. Hindi ko pa-schedule. Morning and night ka, remember?
Oh, he's so petty.
Nagagawin mo yung time mo kanina eh.
Nag-please naman ako, diba?
Oh,
Ano ba kailangan
At this
mo?
point, just go on the floor
that's
and
what
then
I'm
make him do the
I'll pee on you. I'll pee on him, dude. I don't care. You want me to use the toilet? I'll pee on you.
That's
Uy! Papasukin mo!
disrespectful.
I'm sorry! Rules are rules! Next time kasi, ayusin mo yung bathroom schedule mo. Huwag kang inom ng tubig para hindi ka mahihi.
Ryan, you look so mad.
It's like unnecessary.
God, so big. I'm upset. I'm pissing the
That's
Oh,
what you get.
yeah.
That is what you get.
Hey, he pulled
Sorry.
something.
Was that karma?
Is he gonna be limping like me?
Karma is a
It's okay. You're okay, JM.
You fucked your
Just
shit
2
up
weeks.
because you were an asshole.
2 linggo lang. Then we can finally get back to normal. This is why I hate people.
Well, if they were nice people, you wouldn't hate them.
He pulled something.
Why he mobbing so aggressively? My God.
It's so good. Look at the cute face. Look cute angry face.
Bakit ba walang signal sa bahay na to? Walang makausap. Walang magawa. Lakas makapreso.
Hey,
Yeah, you're
sunshine.
basically in prison.
Ay, naku, Pico. What did we get ourselves into?
Patay mo yun. Uh-oh.
Para sa'king mundo mo'y aking tatahakin, mananatili Sa piling mo palagi habang hinihintay ang iyong
Security
It was nice seeing him happy.
Welcome ka naman sa
Mhm.
personal space ko eh.
Huwag na. Sa laptop na ako manunod.
Speaking of laptop, baka pwede namang mahingi yung wifi password mo.
Wait, why is he
Hindi
blurred?
naman.
I don't know. There's like a frame
Pero-
that's cleared out.
Additional fee.
Kuripot
Or
naman
part
ang
that was cleared out. That was weird.
Pati wifi password, anong dada mo?
I'm not running a charity here. So kung ayaw mo, edi wag. Libre na kang pagkain mo, dagdag gastos ka pa sa kuryente.
Sinot naman yun. Uy! 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 Dali na. Sakto lang yung dala kong pamasahe. Please.
Your router is on regardless of how much internet is being
Pasok.
used.
God.
Hi. Sorry sa abala ha. Gamitin ko lang sana yung bathroom schedule ko for tonight.
Make sure
Be
mo
mean
tuloy
to
yung
him,
floor
man.
na CR pagkatapos.
Opo, kamahalan. Ito na nga po. Oh. Ang laki-laki na nga po nung nakapaskil sa pinto.
Shit!
I hate you.
I'm upset.
I'm actually like teary-eyed
How
right
are we
now.
doing, Diane?
I have questions. I demand answers. I'm stressed.
How are you guys doing?
What do I need
I'm
to talk to?
emotional.
I need to talk to somebody. Alicia's emotional.
I actually got
I'm
emotional
angry.
at the end.
No, I'm
Well,
mad.
we got exactly what Gandhi wanted.
I was getting emotional.
It's a little more, a little deeper
Backstory.
connection to,
No, it's the fact, like, how can you be so mean to someone who's so kind? And like,
I see where it's coming from, though. Like, all of it. He's scared because of what happened before. Everything is triggering him.
It's nothing about Reb's character, you know.
It's just him
literally-
being. Everything triggers a memory of what happened before, and so every little nice thing that Reb is doing for him is causing him to put up a wall,
It's a
because last
reminder.
time he accepted a gesture like that.
Yeah.
Was when he was hurt. So
Yeah.
I see where it's coming from. Again, it's
It's
like,
like every little thing that Rep does kind of reminds him of his past. And he doesn't want to keep being reminded of that. So he builds walls. He puts up a guard. I'm going to sock him in the throat, though, because he's so mean.
because we can see, you can see that he's not stupid. Like, he knows, he can see how pure and how nice EO's character is, Reb's is, but he just doesn't want to let him in because he knows what'll happen, you know. And it's like the cooking for the food, you know, the watching TV together, you know, anything that will open, like, he's even just like not even wanting to like give an opportunity to have like a real conversation, because he's even saying like, we're gonna have a real conversation, and then what, we're friends, and then what, you know. It's like he's holding back from what could happen if he was open to getting to know him, actually. Yeah, I like that though. It's it keeps you invested, because you're just like, oh, you know, he's not just a one-note character, you know. It's like, okay, yes, we're annoyed by how mean he's being, like, or like we're like, yo, this is like being really unreasonable and all this stuff, but I love that they're balancing it with the seeing why he's like that, you know. There's no, it's not just like he's not an asshole just to be an asshole. He's like, you know, there's reasons before it.
There's a reason why he's an asshole.
Exactly.
He wasn't just, you know, he didn't just pop up and be like, hey, I'm an asshole today. Like, no.
Right.
Like, there's a reason why he's being
well, he
good and
did, but there's not just.
I mean, true.
Oh yeah,
he said today's the day.
Yeah.
Like, I decided today. Like, no.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was you know, it was an altercation. No, like more, more on what he's been doing now, right? So it seems like he was hurt with this relationship, and then that made him kind of bounce into, selling his body, I guess, filming, having sex with strangers, for money is what I'm guessing what he's doing now. And so keeping himself unattached to anyone and making sure that that's like, he's not going to get hurt again. But yeah, the whole woman thing, I mean, I didn't really get any hints of it. I just kind of threw it out there as a joke, but I mean, I was
A woman!
He was right.
With your chest and your face.
That was funny. No, this was obviously someone that he was really serious about. I mean, he gave her a ring.
About kids.
So, like,
my kids.
He was really serious about her, and I want to know what happened between them.
Same.
What did she do?
I really like the choice to make the ex a girl too, like just kind of like just the fluidity and like exploring, that part of the community where they do have
they exist. We exist.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely it's a very small minute detail, but it's very like it's like a pillar in the story, right? Because then we get a feel of who JM is,
right?
Who he was before this cold-hearted slut.
I like how it really subverts a lot of expectations.
Sorry,
like,
let me take back that word, slut. Sorry.
But yeah, I like how it really subverts expectations while at the same time also opening the door to a very unique representation of type of characters, right? You get a certain archetype, which is he's like the kind of like wall up asshole with a heart of gold, but then also there's layers to it. There's like, he doesn't just, yes, he has an ex, but also plot twist, the ex is a girl. Like I love those little surprises and how they're kind of peeling back the curtain on who these characters are. I really enjoyed that.
Get that? How do you feel?
Pissed.
Literally.
Why? Because you want to see more, huh?
Yes. I need to know what this girl did to him. I need to know everything about this.
Yeah. What's great is about you having questions, the answers being more questions.
25 minutes is way too short. Like we need like a 40 to an hour minute, like an hour minute.
Whole life story.
An hour long episode.
40 to an hour minute.
Give me the whole life story now, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I need it.
I'm really enjoying the character study. I'm enjoying getting to know them and the tension between them. I like the storytelling a lot. It's really interesting and
it's really good.
The acting is really good. Sometimes I watch BLs and I'm just like, oh, that's cute. Acting's okay, but they're really selling me on these characters. Even I have to keep commending EO. Like he's fully inhabiting this character. Like just the little body language things that he lets off. It's so Reb and
the
not
lip stuff.
Yeah.
As he was like falling asleep.
The disrespect when he attacked me.
Them thighs.
Let me tell you something, sir, because I know you're gonna see this. Let me tell you something. You're disrespectful.
He already knows that.
I need for you to stop attacking me.
Hold
on, we could be mad at him for doing this on Twitter.
I think you need to keep going.
I'm gonna be mad anytime.
You're doing great, honey.
In the context of this show, he was directed to do that, honey. Okay, so we can't.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I'm still upset. He knows how that
Poncho, if anything.
Direct Poncho. We need to have a conversation, sir. You can't be having this man attack me like this, okay? Do you want to see me die? You want to see me die on camera?
Please attack her. Thank you.
Next episode, I need more. Okay, I'm very invested in the story already, as you can see. I wasn't prepared. We ended on like a cliffhanger, like the lights just cut off. So next episode, I need to know like what's happening. Also, I need more backstory. I'm really interested in Eo's character. I know he has to have some type of backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to know why he's alone.
I want to know why he's alone. He's very nice. It's like those people that are like, you meet nice people all the time, kind people all the time, but you just have people that are just too nice.
Genuinely pure, yeah.
Yeah, and you're just like, I want to know more about you. Like, are you... It kind of comes off sometimes as being like, what's the word that I'm looking for?
I think what you're saying is maybe, and correct me if I'm wrong, is I feel like in the same way that JM is an asshole and is kind of mean, it's just as much a front as EO being super positive and super
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be a reason why he's so optimistic and so kind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it just me that thinks that? Like, there has to be something.
Yet again,
yeah, I
your
think
whole life
so.
story. Please.
Yeah, like I need a backstory. Like, I need something. I'm excited to get more of a backstory for JM. Like, we obviously see now why he is the way that he is, but there's obviously more to the story than what's being shown now. So hopefully we get more background information on him.
Mm-hmm.
Their living situation is very interesting. I'm intrigued. It's very comical.
Mm-hmm.
JM is very petty.
There's something about what you said about Rev 2. You mentioned on how like how genuinely nice he was. For somebody like that, he must come from like a really like a good family, not necessarily rich or whatever, but more like a rounded family. So
Right.
I think it would be nice to learn more about who his family is, and
I
I would
feel
be
like
very
also there's-
very devastated if anything sad comes from his background.
Right. I think also too there's a naivety to it too, to his optimism.
That's what I was about to touch on.
Yeah.
Like, it can be taken as him being naive because he's so nice and he seems so pure.
Yeah.
He could easily be like taken advantage of.
Right, manipulated.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm intrigued.
I think that would be interesting because I felt like this episode, it was very.
Sorry, I'm trying really hard to like you.
No, you're doing great. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I feel like this episode was very, in terms of backstory, was very JM centered. So I'm hoping that episode 3 is a lot more.
We'll get that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that is something that we'll get, and I feel I might reach out to Pancho today and just like, hey, can you translate the lyrics to the songs, the music? Is that okay? Is that possible? Because I feel it matters, and now I feel really burdened to like, if like I'll be prepared to like translate it for you guys, the first song, because it's
because it adds a lot of context, right? The song choice and the lyrics, yeah.
Okay, what do you like the deeper meaning?
Oh, that would be great
for
for me. Yeah.
Can you say that again now?
I want to know like the I don't really like this, but I want to know like the deeper meaning behind the song. That's what I'm like. That's why I need the lyrics. So like, Pancho.
Yeah,
please.
and they hit pretty well too. So.
Yeah.
And Sunshine, was it something you said you wanted to see?
I enjoy the music. I was listening to the OST for the show while it was playing during the episode, and I was sitting here and I was like, oh my god, why does that sound so familiar? And I realized I've been listening to the song nonstop because I'm in the process of trying to do a cover of it. That it just, when I heard it, I was like, why does that sound so familiar to me?
And you're like, oh, right.
I've been spending the last 3 days learning the song.
I was just learning the song. So like, oh my god, that's gonna be an interesting cover. So everyone, stay tuned.
Okay.
It should be out I can't even give a set date because you know what? I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my music. So
yeah. And I think
and
it's
I'm
really
busy.
it's
Okay,
what I've seen too with you talking to me about it and like help, like asking for help and stuff. It's you can see the care that you're putting into it. So I'm excited for everyone to hear because I know I haven't heard the finished thing yet, but it's gonna be really good.
because I want to make sure that I get it right, and I want to make sure that I portray the right emotion. So I have to do my research on like what the song means, try and translate lyrics as best as I can,
and then also pronunciation, right? You're really specific.
Yeah, and then I also have to make sure like I get pronunciation correctly and enunciate my words as well, because I'm not trying to be out here looking crazy.
And trust me, you don't sound or look crazy doing that. You know, you're doing amazing, and I can't wait for people to hear it.
John said you're doing amazing, sweetie.
Exactly. I mean, Sunshine did the same thing to me earlier, so.
Great.
But I want to know what you guys' like predictions for next week. I know we talked a little bit more. We talked a little bit about it, but as far as where the story is going, because we're gonna see. Obviously, we're gonna see Reb, right? A little more detail on that, but we're gonna soon see them fall in love. You know, like how. Do you think it's going to be a recreation of how JM fell in love with Aaliyah before, or is it? What do you think, Ganda?
I think so.
Oh, Sunshine, you can go.
I was just answering the question. Yeah. I think
Please
so.
ask the question because
I think
how it went.
I think so because of how they're kind of like setting it up that way. Like they're showing like most of the flashbacks and like whenever Reb would do something specific, in a way they're kind of setting up the story to be that way. I don't know why I just blanked, but I did. So I think yeah, they might end up falling in love like in a similar way that he fell for Aaliyah. But then again, we don't know exactly how those two got together.
Yeah,
maybe we'll find out. It might change everything.
It's true. I think I mean, in my mind, it would make sense that EO's character Reb is going to catch feelings first because he's a lot more. There's a naivety again, and there's optimism, and then I think him starting to actually get personal details about JM and actually learning, his layers is what's going to cause EO to be a lot more caring because he's already caring, just even as strangers and him being rude. So for him to actually get to know him more personally, I feel like EO will be the one to catch feelings first, and then obviously JM's going to push back because he's like, not this shit again, not you're not gonna get me again, right?
Yeah.
So but I think and that's why I've heard that in the trailer, like he was like, I don't need your feelings or whatever, And,
I didn't ask for this.
Right. And so and I think it's gonna be that typical arc where we see someone who's jaded, who is like never again, who's going to see that there's a situation where it doesn't happen again, where you don't get hurt again, where it doesn't repeat, history doesn't repeat itself.
Yeah.
Which I'm here for. I love that. I love arcs like that where it's like it's kind of like you lose all hope and then you are shown that there's still a possibility to have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Subscribe. No.
Just skip me.
No, just I want to pick your brain a little bit. Like I know, I mean, you mentioned about Reb and stuff. I know you're here for JM, but is there something that you wanna?
She's about to be like, I want him to get
call her out.
Honestly, like okay, like there are scenes of JM being really really happy and sweet. Like I honestly want to see that more of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then but directed to obviously directed to Reb.
Did you still want to say anything, Alicia? I still wanted to hear from you.
Just let her be triggered.
So that means you do have something you want to see next week, but you ain't trying to talk about it. Okay.
Oh.
Basically, Alicia wants to see more Yves doing just about
Right, that's what I was
anything.
saying. She's like, I want to see him come out of the shower next week.
Some bottles again, please.
What'd you say? Oh, she can pop the bottles again.
Pop the bottles.
I
for her
mean,
food.
if he wants to get out the shower, no, not today.
Oh, you want to see him coming out of the shower? Okay.
Nope.
She would like
No,
to be
that's
triggered.
honest. I asked you what you
You're
want to see next week, and
You're not
hopefully,
getting me into trouble
hopefully
today,
they'll deliver.
sir. You're not getting
Who
me
you
into
get in trouble with? Who you getting in trouble with? Let me find out.
Ooh.
Alicia,
Myself.
he was like,
Me,
so
myself,
it's called
and
stuck
I.
on you. When they gonna get
Okay.
stuck on each other?
Okay. When they go get stuck on each other.
The way she didn't deny it, she was like,
Well, it ain't no lie.
did we? I forget. We talked about it, but did we confirm how many episodes there are in the season?
There's 8.
There are 8 episodes.
Mhm.
Okay.
From what we see, they're about 25 minutes each
They need to be
episode.
longer.
They need to be longer. So basically,
Good amount.
I'm waiting for like the announcement of there being like extra episodes after episode 8 because there's no way.
Hopefully, right?
There's
Let
no
me see
way
Jay
that we could just
Patty.
come up with 8. Bring on the 24.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the 24.
Bring on the 24. I know there's more of the story that you can tell. 24 episodes. There's a lot that you can do in 24 episodes.
24. You know what? Mama business.
My thing is, of course, I'd rather be left wanting more than have too much and then just
Yeah.
leave,
Yeah.
So
Because then they could do like another season if they
yeah,
wanted to.
Yeah, because too
I'd
much.
rather it end at 8
Too
and
much.
I want more
Hoping
than having it
for.
at 24 and be like,
Much.
all right, well, I'm done.
Sometimes too much can be too much, you know.
Okay.
Some of these shows could get too much sometimes.
Okay, so basically the 24 was a joke. Not have 24 episodes. Fine with 8. Is that better?
No, what you were saying is you wanted 3 seasons. That means 8 episodes per season. That's what.
Exactly. I want 3.
No,
Gotcha.
no. I mean, honestly, though,
What she meant-
24,
she
24
meant
episodes of this
episodes of
wouldn't
her
be
eel.
too bad. What I meant by too much is like, you know, some shows be doing too much.
They drag
They
along.
do.
Yeah, it's like dragging along, or you know, like over promotion.
Mhm.
But
Look,
there's a
sir.
lot that you can do with this. Well, I mean,
Let's just see where it goes first before we critique.
Yeah, no, I mean, immediately a season 2. Honestly, I can see that it would, you know, depending on how of course, the story ends. And there is a little bit of like there's biphobia, right? Biphobia totally exists in the gay community, and it's huge in the community in the Philippines. So all of that said, it could get really dangerous with how they're tackling a relationship between a bi man and a gay man, assuming, right? Or, you know, if they they say whatever, if they say otherwise. But
How they label them, yeah. Mhm.
yeah, so with that said, like there's some stuff that could go haywire, that could go wrong. Not saying that, you know, that's where they're going to go, but it's a possibility. So if
Which
that,
again is why I commended the choice of
yeah.
having the XP because
challenge.
it's not only a subversion in terms of expectations. It's also like, oh, so they're gonna go there, and let's make sure that they're taking a chance on the risk of not executing it well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if they do, it's gonna be great.
But
Yeah,
let's hope
exactly.
that it's executed well.
If they do, then we'll see season 2. Hey, that right?
Yeah,
I hope so.
we love to see it.
Anyway, we
Sorry, guys.
love.
Just
this
to explain why I'm in bed, I sprained my foot and I have to keep it above my heart.
Yeah, Sunshine decided to have a wild night and hurt himself. So he's there. Episode 2. That was a great episode. We're enjoying the series. We're excited for the upcoming episodes. We can't wait to see more of the story.
The music.
What are we
Okay,
doing?
maybe.
Are we having a battle?
Yeah.
If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Share it with your friends. Also, follow me on social media. Follow the rest of my siblings on social media as well. Check out Sunshine's channel. Check out Kuya's channel. Alicia is always on my channel. Also, check out my previous videos. Also, stay tuned to upcoming covers to my channel. That will be very soon. I'll make sure of it. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.